amazing. Trump's coin going up like it has. There's people that invested in it back when it first started. I think Brandon was telling me, he said, Dad, there's this guy invested $1 million in it and it turned into 155 million. And that was back when it was like $20 per thing. Now it's like 60. That was an old article. So it's like $67 a thing of coin or whatever. And I'm thinking, it's pretty cool. Whatever Trump puts his hands to prospers.
So if you guys thought yesterday was crazy with Donald Trump launching his meme coin, it gets even crazier today because now MELANIA Trump officially launched a meme coin. And in this video, we're going to talk all about what happened to Trump's meme coin, what's happening right now on MELANIA's meme coin chart, hitting over $12 billion in market cap in literally 3 hours. Also, that guy that you just heard from at the start of this video predicted the assassination attempt on Donald Trump months before it happened.
And I saw Trump rising up, and then I saw an attempt on his life. This bullet flew by his ear, and it came so close to his head that it busted his eardrum. And I saw he fell to his knees during this time frame, and he started worshiping the Lord. He got radically born again during this time frame. I'm talking, people say he's saved now, but he becomes really on fire for Jesus, for what I saw coming.
So not only is this absolutely crazy because that's exactly what happened, but you're gonna love to hear what he has to say in this video specifically about some cryptocurrencies that the Lord showed him. So with inauguration happening tomorrow, this is one of the craziest times in human history. Is Trump about to scam $52 billion? Well, according to Stitch here on Twitter, this information will disappear soon. And in this video, you're gonna find out what they're hiding before it's too late. We're going to get into the XRP to the US dollar price chart compared to Bitcoin and what you need to be doing right now after this video is over to maximize your results in crypto while minimizing your downside. So comment 777 if you guys are feeling blessed, if you're feeling bullish, and if you're going to become the first millionaire in your family tree, confirm it by tapping the subscribe button. Let's run it. All right, bull runners, welcome back to the channel. So our event in Las Vegas, Nevada is coming up in 6 days. And if you want to attend last minute, you can get your ticket right now. This is the most cost-effective event that we'll ever do. And I know it's last minute, but walk into your job tomorrow and fire your boss and get there because we're going to have our entire team there at this mansion and you guys are going to be able to ask us any questions that you want. We're going to be hanging out there for a few days and it's going to be between the 26th through the 28th. So I would love to see you there. I'm going to be talking a lot about marketing and also some strategies as well too to completely reprogram your mind for success. Because if you guys believe in God, if you're very spiritual and you want to learn about how to actually apply not only some crypto strategies, but the law of attraction in a very tangible way with information that has been spread through elite members of society that are high-ranking officials in the military, in politics, in governments, in business, then I'm going to be teaching you guys some powerful information there that I've learned over the past 10 years with some very interesting people that I've met over the years. So tickets will be in the description below. Go click that link, join Altcoin Pro University, because there's going to be opportunities like this popping up the rest of this year. And our research team is going to be sharing them with you. Now, we got the MELANIA coin launch at a few $1 billion. And currently, right now, this thing is at 11.8 billion. Now, nobody knows how high this thing is going to go before it cracks, just like Donald Trump's coin. I made a video about Trump's coin last night, right around here at like $26. And this thing exploded after that video, upwards of $75, and then fell off of a shelf when MELANIA launched her coin and dropped about 60%. So you just have to be very, very careful with meme coins, obviously, because if you guys are buying in and you're FOMOing in at peaks after a coin is already done over 10,000, 15,000, or what is this, like 20,000%. I mean, if we were to just measure all the way from down here, even at like 75 cents, 6,700%. It definitely did much more than that from the launch price. So congratulations to those of you guys who did catch a gain on it. whether you love it or hate it. Lots of people made lots of money on this, but there are some concerns here, and there are some warnings that I have in this video for you guys on what to look for in projects and how to analyze things like this, because there's something off about this chart. I mean, look at this chart right here. This blatantly looks like something's going on with the market makers right here. So maybe that's a glitch on Dex Screener. I'm going to do some more research into that after I get done recording this video. But when a chart moves like this and you literally see no selling for a period of time, and then you see strategic selling like this, no selling for a period of time, strategic selling like this just looks unnatural. So these are market makers and most likely artificial intelligence trading bots that are doing this right now to pump up this token's price. So I would just be very, very careful right now, because this is at a $12 billion market cap. And depending on how much higher this project goes, it'll probably go higher after I finish recording this video. And people are going to leave some comments like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. This coin went higher, when they didn't even listen to the context of the video. Because for example, my video 20 hours ago got 59,000 views, and we went through some insider wallets that profited millions of dollars on the launch of Trump coin and how to monitor, track, and know exactly what those wallets are buying next so you could stay at the forefront of the game. And people decided to comment things like, the Trump meme coin is a major indicator that Trump will order no capital gains tax on American cryptocurrencies. Meme coins equal pump and dump. Nothing, no tech, no value, no solution, just a thing in the air. Good luck to you all. Missed Bitcoin, grab XRP, XLM, HBAR, not financial advice comment, just observation. And then this guy saying, I stopped watching at 3 minutes and 56 seconds. He said the majority gains have been made. Don't trust every YouTuber who speculates about coins just because they speak proper English. This guy doesn't understand the blockchain. Trump will make his coin the best meme ever. Get ready for higher price. Now, what's going to happen here is comments like this specifically are going to get louder the closer that we get to the top of the market before the crash comes for the bear market. So when I'm screaming from the top of my lungs, the closer that we get to the top, to prepare now, there's going to be a lot of people in the comments saying that we have much higher to go. Now, I don't think we're at the top now, and I'm going to get into that more in this video, but I just wanted to address this because it's interesting how those who buy tops say the same thing because something goes up another 2 to 5x. So comments like this reminds me of late retail that get dumped on. And the fact is, the majority gains are made from people in crypto who buy below a 1 to 10 billion dollar market cap when a project rallies tens of billions of dollars. Because if you get in around $1 million, $5 million, or $10 million market cap and it goes to $1 billion, you're getting a 10 to 100x. So to go from 10 billion to 20 billion is just another 2x. Now, if you've been in crypto for any period of time, when I got in crypto was 2016, 2017's bull run, projects were pulling 2x's, 5x's, and 10x's left and right. So a 2 to a 5x does not phase the crypto veterans here on the Bull Runners channel that have been watching these videos for a long period of time. Sure, it's awesome, it's good. You guys definitely got to manage your risk and never invest more than you can afford to lose. But if you think buying into a project at a $10 billion market cap that launched 24 to 48 hours ago for another 2 to 3x is major gains, then you must be new to crypto. So feel free to gamble and FOMO in at $10 billion plus. It could do well. It could go to 50 billion. It could go to 100 billion. You get a 5 to 10x potentially, but you could also lose a lot of money too. Remember guys, everyone who bought yesterday is in profit. So when they take profits, be prepared. Now, I replied back to this. I usually don't reply back to hate comments just because it's not worth my time, but I wanted to bring it up in this video because I posted this 8 hours ago. And if we were to just measure on the chart from where we're at right now at $45 8 hours ago, Trump token was at $67. And sure enough, we saw this sell off of about 60% and we're down over 30% from that point. So newbies come into the space and they see a chart like this, what you're seeing on the screen right now, and they're like, yeah, it's going higher, it's going up, we're going to the moon. And what they end up doing is they end up buying here, thinking that they got a dip. They buy here, they buy here, they even buy here. And then whammy, the dump comes. They're not prepared for it. And then what do? They probably sell their entire position down here because they're worried that it's going to go down further. And who knows, maybe we see a bounce from here and it makes a new all-time high, or maybe we go through a psychology of a market cycle and we bottom out from here and we go through the depression stage before we go back into a disbelief rally and then we start pushing up again. So it really just depends. But the moral of the story here is you do not want to be getting in up here when virtually everybody has heard about this project. You want to be getting in down here in the early stages and then hedging your positions to remove risk from the table when a project is up 10,000%. So when we look at something like MELANIA right here, sitting at a $13 billion market cap, to put that into perspective for you guys, right now, Stellar's XLM is at a $13 billion market cap. So in a matter of 3 hours, MELANIA has rallied to what has taken Stellar's XLM years to do. Now, that is just a testament of meme coins in the crypto space and how ridiculous things can get. But remember, just as quickly as something can come up, it can come down. So the liquidity that is getting sucked out of the markets over the past 24 hours and flowing into Trump's coin right here and MELANIA is like a vacuum in a black hole that nobody expected. So I thought this was an interesting comment right here saying, what if the Trump meme coin project is a way to circumvent to limitation on political donations? That way the billionaires can exchange money for the coin and feed Trump's war chest. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Because looking at MELANIA's chart right here, over the past 1 second or even the past 1 minute, this definitely is unnatural. This is not just people coming in and buying up the project only. There's definitely market makers involved here. So let's take a look at the contract address here and let's get into the predictions from Brandon and his prophetic word of what he had to say. Because looking at Trump's token, there's 766,000 holders. And if I refresh the page right here, that has just gone up to 817,000 holders. And if we look at the holders right here, one wallet holds 80% of the supply. Now, normally this is a major red flag because with one wallet holding 80% of the supply, and in terms of liquidity, 700 million, with only 2.6% locked, right here on rugcheck.xyz, it is giving us the danger sign for the official Trump token because the top 10 holders have high ownership, holding more than 70% of the supply. A single holder owns 80%. Now, usually that's bad news because that means that one wallet could completely rug the whole project and basically take all of the money from everybody, like a Squid Games. If you guys don't remember Squid Games, the last bull run, that's what happened to this project right here. It rallied up to multiple billions of dollars, and then it just absolutely tanked after that. So will we see the same outcome from Trump's meme coin? I don't know. What I'm looking at right now, what I'm showing you guys is the facts, and it's given us a danger sign here with virtually none of the liquidity locked, a fully diluted valuation of 44 billion with a market cap of just 8.9 billion. That means there's a lot of insiders that are getting ready to dump on everyone's head. So what I would expect, I'll give you guys my expectation and we'll see if I'm right or wrong, but I would expect if this is not the top for the project, for the top to come in, the project to recover and do something like this to form a peak. When the peak comes in, depending on where it is, then I would expect us to go into some type of massive 70 to 80 to 90% correction for this project, for it to bottom out, and then for people to long it at the bottom and to see a revival on Twitter after the major profit taking takes place from the insiders who bought all the way down here. Because remember guys, crypto is a game where there are winners and there are losers. The winners are the people who buy early and they sell high, and the losers are the people who end up buying high and the people who comment on YouTube videos saying things like, you don't know what you're talking about, we're going so much higher because it's Donald Trump. And the early investors, the insiders, are laughing all the way to the bank because they're taking profits at the peak while the losers are being used as exit liquidity. So if you don't like how candid I am on these videos and how I'm just going to spit the truth to you guys, then go find another channel that is going to prop you up with lies and tell you what you want to hear, and that we're just going to continuously go up forever and we're never coming down, and have fun. See how that works out for you. My goal here is to give you the facts, give you the truth, and also share my experience for how I lost millions of dollars in crypto and also how I made millions of dollars as well too. And if you want to learn more after this video, consider joining Altcoin Pro University. We have about 1,200 members in here. It's only $97 a month. If you aren't happy for whatever reason, or if you don't get any results, then we have a 30-day money back guarantee. All you need to do is reach out to our support team, ask for a refund, give you 100% of your money back, whether you get started on the monthly or the yearly. And you guys will learn everything that you need to know about crypto to not only grow your income, but protect your income, because some of the biggest mistakes that I made involved getting hacked, buying projects that I shouldn't have been buying, that were created by scumbag developers, connecting my wallets to airdrops that I shouldn't have been connecting to, that drained my wallets, and not knowing how to analyze projects. So we have assembled the best research team to be able to show you guys how to do all of this stuff inside of Altcoin Pro University. And we should be selling this for at least $10,000, but we're virtually giving it away for $97. And like I said, if you guys don't get any value or you're not happy or you don't get any results, just ask for a refund. It's no big deal here. Your $97 is not going to change my life. I've already made a lot of money trading crypto. We've created Altcoin Pro University to change your life so you actually take it seriously, because I've done stuff in the past where I've created courses, spent all this time and energy into it and given it away for free. And when you give something away for free, nobody takes it seriously because they have no skin in the game. It doesn't cost them anything. So when you actually have to pay for it, then you start paying attention. So pay attention to this. Everyone is worried that Donald Trump is about to scam over $50 billion. At the time that this post was made from Stitch here on Twitter, the fully diluted was over 50 billion. Right now it's about $46 billion. So let's see what he has to say, and let's see if there's any merit here to find out what they're hiding before it's too late. So let's break down how inexperienced traders pump this token. Market cap went to over $70 billion, an insane result. Trading volume, 9.7 billion in 24 hours. And holders over 700,000, now 800,000 wallets. In just 24 hours, the token's market cap soared to $70 billion. Think about how risky and how crazy that growth is, guys. What is it, $70 billion right now? Well, that's over Dogecoin. That's right behind BNB. And it took these projects years to be able to do that. That happened in 24 hours. Now, keep in mind, in my video yesterday, I talked about how Trump even struggled to sell out his World Liberty Fi token while posting it continuously and having his son talk about it, having his son tease people, creating a Telegram group, bringing everyone into that group. And now Trump just makes one Twitter post and it hits 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $70 billion. In less than 2 days with one Twitter post. Something is off here. So we'll start with the bubble tool on the popular token analysis platform that you guys can check out here on Twitter. The @ is GMGNAI. So when we carefully review the data provided by the tool, over 80% of all tokens are concentrated in one wallet, like I just said. Linked wallets have been identified, which further raises suspicions. The top 10 holders hold another 4.5% of all tokens. And on top of that, when we look at MELANIA's token right here and we go to SolScan, there's over 220,000 holders, and the top wallet holds 30%, the next wallet holds 30%, the next wallet holds 20%. So that's 80% concentrated in 3 wallets. Are they trying to be clever here? Because clearly that doesn't tell everyone that that's legit. That's literally just one person spread out between 3 wallets holding 80% too. And then another wallet holds 4%, and then you can see Meteora is 1.3, and then everything else is underneath that. But that's a major red flag there. So according to Stitch here, these facts indicate a high risk, making investment in such tokens a questionable decision. Now I agree with this. And continuing the analysis, the Trump token was created from this wallet right here. If you guys go check out his recent post, after the token's creation, the same wallet began actively purchasing suspicious assets. Such behavior raises additional concern and further increases the investment risk if they just start buying a bunch of random tokens with values of $95, $100, 2 cents, 23 cents. This is like AI bot activity here. And another oddity noticed by traders was liquidity for Trump was created exclusively in pools without involving Solana or USDC, which is highly unusual. Additionally, liquidity providers hold over 4% of the total token supply, further raising doubts about its reliability. And the most concerning part is that 98% of the liquidity remains unlocked. Only 2% is locked, approximately $500,000, which is extremely low for a project of this market cap. So this situation points to either an obvious scam or blatant incompetence from the team. They just didn't even think about doing this because they're leveraging Trump's name to make money. So in his conclusion, he said, if you plan to invest in Trump meme coin, proceed with extreme caution. Not only that, but MELANIA, proceed with even more extreme caution, because influencer coins that are based off someone's name, they are influencers, guys. Like 99% of them fail and go to zero over time. So keep in mind that on Trump's inauguration day, there may be no major news, which could trigger a market downturn. So this is all hype and speculation surrounding the inauguration day news. And eventually people are going to stop talking about Trump as much after inauguration. So I'd expect there to be a massive sell-off in these tokens. Remember, I'm probably going to say this 5 or 10 more times in this video, but just as quickly as something can come up, it can come down. So if it took XLM years and years and years to get to a $13 billion market cap, along with HBAR, along with utility-driven projects like XRP, I mean, even if we look at a meme coin like Dogecoin took over a decade to get to a $50 billion market cap. If Trump's project could do that in 24 hours, it could come down just as quickly in 24 hours. So I'm not here to spread FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. I'm here to ground you in what's happening in the markets and how to be around long term. So you're not investing your life savings into something at a top and then scrambling and losing your money on the way down because you bought too high and you listened to all of the hype, all of the emotions of euphoria, and you just got wrecked. For example, this guy right here just posted saying, I lost $800,000 in MELANIA instantly. I think I'm going to cry. This was all my money I've ever made in crypto. Jupiter Exchange, you verified the coin. The liquidity wasn't set up correctly. How can you be this incompetent? Now, he's blaming it on Jupiter, but I think this comment deserves some more love right here, saying sorry to hear that, but if you went all in on a meme coin, you don't deserve anything else. Then this guy said, a woman took all your money. I see some things never change. Incompetence would be putting $800,000 into a meme coin. How can you be so stupid to invest $800K on a meme coin called MELANIA? Look around the space. There are plenty of opportunities for a 2 to 3x easily with decent hardworking teams, but you chose absolute greed. So the euphoria and the greed is really, really strong right now. And if you guys are watching this video to this point, Elon Musk just posted this saying the vibe shift is real. Snoop Dogg even said this a while back, saying anyone who performs for Trump at his inauguration is a jigaboo, fill in the blank here, basically calling everyone an Uncle Tom that would perform for Trump. And Snoop Dogg now performs at a Trump inauguration ball.
So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo ass gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the out one of you Uncle Tom ass for doing it. Which one of you gonna do it first? Osby's the one that performs for himself.
At about noon, just thought that I had to be in Compton soon.
So Snoop Dogg losing a lot of credibility here, and obviously he's a paid shill by Hollywood anyways. One thing that we need to look at right here is how unreliable Phantom is, or Jupiter is, guys. They said we're currently experiencing a massive surge of 8 million requests per minute. While we work to stabilize our platform, transactions may have trouble going through on the first try. We appreciate your patience. Doesn't this remind you of FTX saying, hey, everything's good, everything's fine? Listen, if a platform goes down with this amount of people coming through and trading per minute, and we're not at the peak of the bull run, what do you guys think is going to happen when we are at the peak and everyone is running for the exits and it gets clogged like a Biscayne Boulevard street corner after a Miami Heat game gets let out and everyone's honking their horns all at the same time? If you've ever been in Miami, Florida, where I'm at, down the street, I live like a few minutes from there, you can't get anywhere. It takes you like an hour to go a few blocks. I'm telling you that when the bull run is nearly over and we are at the top and everyone runs for the exit, we're going to see some massive issues with Phantom. Unless they fix it, maybe I'm wrong here. Either way, Bitcoin is too slow to send, Ethereum gas fees are too high, Solana network gets congested and transactions are getting failed. So what's the solution here? Well, everything that runs on the XRP ledger needs XRP, and every inefficient trade automatically triggers auto bridging to use XRP to offer a more efficient route than the original direct route. So XRP is at the heart of every single thing that the XRP ledger thinks about, everything that Ripple does. And while millions of people are panicking to buy the Trump token, Solana having a congestion issue, it's clear that it cannot handle the traffic. So XRP is built for this. You can see right here a burst of transactions on the XRP ledger, pushing over 100 transactions per second and over 1,000 transactions in a single block, eating up that burst of traffic. So it's literally impossible to do anything, and Solana's 50K transactions per second is just marketing. If they can't handle what's going on right now with the Trump token, how are they going to be able to handle trillions of dollars flowing into the market when we get into Brandon's predictions here in a little bit? So XRP fixes this. It never fails. Once Solana bros wake up to the truth and realize that most of these Solana tokens are just insider traders, PvP, which is player versus player, trading against each other, pulling liquidity out of one project, putting it into another, pumping it up, getting late retail to buy the top, dumping on them, and then rinsing and repeating that with new projects, they will wake up to the truth and it will skyrocket XRP's adoption. Now, I could be wrong there, but let's just look at the charts, okay? Because XRP to the US dollar right now is doing what's expected after a breakout, a back test of a previous range high. It's similar to what happened to Bitcoin from November of 2015. And then in 2016, when Bitcoin started to break out and it formed a new high for the year right here at $700, what did we see happen? Well, we saw a back test of the previous range high, the resistance right here as support. And then we worked our way through this range to form inevitably a new high. So every time we break out from a range, even right here with this breakout on the 21st of December 2016, what happened again was we back tested the previous resistance from June of 2016 as support. We break out again, and then we back test another range. We break out again. Sometimes the breakout is so large that the back test doesn't come back down to a resistance. For example, look at the resistance of March of 2017 right here at about $1,357. Well, when Bitcoin broke all the way up here, the back test didn't come back down to that. So with XRP back testing roughly $2.90, which was the high of the 2nd of December right here, I would just expect XRP to work through this range right here. Even if it comes lower down to $2.60, that's completely fine. In my opinion, that's just a better buying opportunity. Now, I'm not going to tell you to buy XRP. I'm not going to tell you to sell it. I'm just going to show you what I see on the charts and my expectations moving forward this year, because I do think XRP has much higher to go. We just barely breached into a new all-time high, just barely. You guys think that after all of these years of Ripple fighting the SEC that we're just going to go to $3.40? No, that's not what's going to happen here. Brad Garlinghouse, Stuart Alderati just met with Donald Trump for dinner right before inauguration, and they're planning something big, guys. Why would they sit down for dinner? To discuss what's going on with the SEC. Gary Gensler is going to be gone tomorrow, if he hasn't already packed up his stuff and left today. The lawsuit is eventually going to be done. An XRP ETF is inevitably going to be coming. So what do you guys think is going to happen to XRP over the next few months? Similar to what happened to Bitcoin in the 2017 cycle, I think XRP is going to melt faces. So regardless of whatever the chart looks like with these, breakouts and back tests and consolidations, breakouts, back tests, consolidations, whatever that looks like doesn't matter. You just got to have your position in the truck. You got to have your seatbelt on, because when Vin Diesel gets in the car, aka Donald Trump, and starts talking more about XRP and pushes the nitrous on the car, we're going to blast off here. Now,
family, 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 family.
That brings me to Brandon's prediction here and what he saw for XRP, because if we saw what happened for the Trump assassination attempt come true, could this come true next? Listen to this.
It's pretty cool. Whatever Trump puts his hands to prospers, and what God does with that. And so, and I never saw that coming. And so it's amazing. We see in part, hear in part, but the Lord showed me, and that's what I think is amazing about it, is that the Lord showed me that, I think it was Sunday, a week ago this week, that he said, Brandon, the United States government over the time of President Trump's term, I saw the United States of America pumping $1 trillion into crypto. And then I saw Japan and Australia and other nations joining in that term. In this 4 years, it will be like that all the time, like people talking about this kind of stuff. So I believe, like I said, in my opinion, for what the Lord has showed me, that this would be a time of great acceleration from the wealth of the sinner laid up for the righteous. And so, and I warned you all.
The lawsuit, the SEC lawsuit, was dropped in the
SEC lawsuit against XRP he's talking about right now.
court system. Bam, it's all over the place. Just like the Lord had showed me back in August when I'm mowing the grass, just like I'm doing, just praying in the spirit, mowing the yard. He says something fixing to happen. Then in a vision, I see XRP go to $5 to an XRP quickly, like within. I'm not going to give time frames. I just saw this. I saw a vision, and the Lord showed me XRP increasing up to $5. And so he told me, he said, watch it. It will go down to 45 cents. And when you see it go down to 45 cents, this is another sign for you to pray over. And I saw it, and it hit down to about, I think it was about, because I told you I heard about this in I believe it was August. And then it fell again. If you go back and look at the track record, it fell like to 46 cents, somewhere around there. And so, maybe it's 45 cents, somewhere around there. Okay, don't quote me. I'm just telling you things, just winging it here. Okay, so all this stuff is happening, and the Lord shows me XLM XLM, pray about XLM, was another thing the Lord showed me increase. Now, I don't know anything about XLM. I'm telling you, I haven't even studied it. But I have studied XRP and I know it's banking stuff. And he told me OXT. OXT was another cryptocurrency that was like, I get these, like I told you, I'll be praying and the Lord shows me visions and he will show me things to come. But he'll highlight them. I'll see letters and he'll highlight them with neon lights sometimes. And he'll say this, a neon light, you know. And so OXT was one. He told me ETH. I saw ETH. I saw Ethereum go well over $10,000 per ETH.
Solana was one of those. And Trump lined his coin up with Solana. And I thought, out of all the coins he could have picked, he picked that one. And when the Lord spoke to me about that coin, it was only $40, $40. And now I think it was up to almost $300 per coin. Whenever he aligned his coin up with that Solana, and it's the platform.
Now, if you made it this far into this video, I know some people are going to comment below and they're going to be like, why is this guy bashing Solana? Solana's up more than XRP is, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. Solana made a new all-time high. And yes, I do think Solana is going to do very, very well this bull run. In fact, the clip you're going to hear in a little bit will show you when we got into Solana, thanks to our research team inside of Altcoin Pro University. So guys, there's tons of opportunities to make money in crypto, whether you're in XRP, you're not in XRP, you're in Solana, you're not in Solana, you're in Trump's coin or Melania's coin, or you're not. The key here is to stay plugged in each and every single day, because our research team posted GOAT on the 13th of October of 2024 when it was right at a penny, and since then it rallied to over $1 and is currently still up over 5,000%. That's like turning $1,000 into over $50,000. Our team called Pendle at only a $16 million market cap, or 16 cents, back on February 18th of 2023, all the way back here, and since then it's rallied up over 4,000%. That's a 40x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $40,000. Our team also called BitTensor Tau September 15th, 2022, before the token was ever even launched. And since then, Tau has rallied over 2,000%. That's a 20x. Our team even said Solana is most likely to be one of the easiest trades next year, and this was posted December 29th, 2022, on the day that Solana bottomed out at around $8. And since then, Solana looks like it's up over 2,500%. That's a 25x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $25,000. And the bull run is just getting started. The list goes on and on and on. Our team called Sui, Ondo, and even some of the biggest cult-based meme coins like MOG back in July 20th of 2023, the day that MOG launched. So if you want to learn how our team is finding these altcoins before they explode, we just launched Altcoin Pro University, where our research team gives you real-time altcoin picks with explosive potential for this bull run, along with 100+ expert curated classes crafted by industry experts to discover these gems yourself, on top of our live weekly calls every single week for in-depth crypto market analysis and daily updates. And that's just a fraction of what we offer inside of Altcoin Pro University through the link below. And although we make no guarantees because crypto is definitely risky, guys, this is only $97 a month or $970 a year. If you want to save $194, getting 2 months for free and unlock some exclusive bonuses, just go through the link in the description below, get in right now, watch the 26-minute video covering everything that Altcoin Pro University offers to help you become the first millionaire in your family tree, if that's a goal of yours. And you can get started through the link in the description below right now, or you can go to bullrunners.com to take advantage of the bonuses we're giving you before they expire. Everyone is loving the community. They're loving the education. They're getting access to real-time altcoin picks first before we ever make videos about them. So click the link in the description below, watch the video, and I'll see you on the inside.